Let's talk about managing your company settings in Pipedrive. From your login page here, we're going to hop on over to your name up here on the right-hand side, and then you'll scroll down to company settings. I'll bring up this screen here. So starting with company settings, your general settings are just going to be your name, and you can change that domain. Your activities, these are the default activities that we have set, but you can see here you can turn them off if they're not something that you use, or you can also add an activity type. So maybe you want to add a dinner or something like that. You can add that here, and that will show up in your possible activities to schedule. This pop-up here is going to be if you want to show every time an activity is marked as done, you can allow that pop-up, or you can allow it only in specific pipelines if you'd rather do that. On this Currencies tab here, I think we have everything covered for you. These are all of the active currencies that you could possibly list in, but if for some reason there's not one there that you need, you can go to add a custom currency. Lost reasons, this is going to be really important for your reporting. So you can change these reasons why a buyer deal or a seller deal did not go through. You can add all of these lost reasons. You can also toggle over here if you want to allow free-form reasons. Continuing down here on the left-hand side, manage users. This is going to show you all of your users within your Pipedrive. Each plan has a different amount. So just know that if you want to add another user, there may be a billing issue to add more users. So just keep that in mind as you're going through. It will show you all of your active seats that you're using, anybody that you've invited, and then any that have been deactivated. This permission sets up here on the top is going to show you everything that a user can do. So if they can add deals, if they can make changes on your pipeline, any of those kind of permissions are going to be part of your permission sets. Visibility groups is going to change what your users can see. So permission sets change what they can do. Visibility groups change what they can see. So do you want them to be able to see all of the contacts or all of the organizations, etc., etc.? Some plans have this team filters option here. You can divide your team up if you have different offices or different locations. You can change those filters and just give access to certain teams for certain permissions and visibilities. Hopping back over to your users and access tab here, on the right hand side you will see this actions, these three little dots with actions. That's where you're going to be able to go in and see their user overview. If you want to edit their access rights, you can do that here, or deactivate them. And you can see here that all of these have admin rights. So if you click on to edit the access rights, it's going to show you this is what they can do, this is what they can change or view, and you can add or take away things from there. Same thing if you hop over to permission sets. Here you'll be able to see the global permissions, so everything that the admin can see. If you click on it here, it will bring up everything that an admin can do. Anything with that green check mark means they have access to use, view, change, do these things. If you have a regular user, you'll see that some things are marked out in red. So that means they cannot do those things. And it's important to keep in mind as you're setting up your users, determining whether you want them to be an admin or a regular user. If you have any add-ons, this is also going to be under your permission sets here, this campaigns permission sets and project permission sets. So if you have extras, that's where you will also find permission sets for those add-ons. Hopping over to the user overview, this is kind of a bird's eye view of everybody, what's been going on. You can see different users, you can see what they've been up to, you can see what following, any notifications that they've received, just to kind of keep tabs on everyone. Continuing down here on the left under data fields, these are all of the data fields that we have set up for you. So we ask that you not change any of these, but you're welcome to add anything else that maybe we have not put on there for you. You can change the data fields for leads and deals, for people, for organizations, and if you have the add-on projects, you can also do that as well. So maybe you're on person and you want to add the day that they closed their deal with you, so you can send them an anniversary gift. You could go in and add a custom field and name that anniversary date. And then fill out the required form here to add that so that each time you have a person, you're able to add that into their contact. Usage is going to show you, based on your plan, how much you're using of your deals, your fields, different reports. Like we talked about, if you have different teams, custom visibility groups, and custom permission sets. So again, just be aware that if you do change something in here, it might require you to switch to a different plan. And then billing, same thing. It's just going to show you what plan you're on and how much you're paying for your extras. So pretty simple, just a good way to look over your company settings and make sure everything's up to date.